Good morning. Good morning and welcome back to our live math streaming from Bright Ideas Education. I hope that some of you are some of the learners who joined us on Tuesday. And if you are here for the first time to join us, then hello and welcome. So as you know, Bright Ideas Education are very busy trying to get a fantastic app out to you to help you with your maths at home initially, and we will be doing other subjects. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure you don't miss any of our teaching. So today, good morning, hello, welcome. Thank you for signing in. Let's have a little hello and a little welcome. If you can give me a little wave, that would be fantastic. So today we are going to look at subtraction. We're going to look at takeaways. On Tuesday, we looked at addition, and today we're going to look at some subtraction. So while you are signing in and saying hello to me, because I want to give everybody a chance, I've got, for those people who are on time, to give you something to make your brains wake up. I've got a little problem for you to do for me while we are waiting for everybody to come and join us. Okay, so I'm going to drop the screen down so that you can see the problem that I am setting for you. So while everybody is joining us and saying hello, so good morning to you, hello, hello, hello. Can you please, you should have a pen and some paper and a drink of water. I'm recognizing some names from Tuesday, so welcome back. So while we are waiting for people to join us, can I ask you to have a go at this problem? Now you can only use each digit once. So see how many numbers you can make. How many one-digit numbers, how many two-digit numbers, how many three-digit numbers you can make. Just using each digit once. Okay. So don't post the answer for me. I just want you to work on it. I'm going to ask you later to tell me. It's many more than 10 and 3. So you need to keep going. Try and work systematically, but I don't want you to give me the answer yet, okay? So don't give me the answer yet, just while we're waiting. So just say hello to me. Say hello to me when you join us. Nice to see some people back and nice to welcome some new people as well. Okay, so while you're waiting, how many different numbers can you make? Okay, so the numbers are 1, 5, and 4. I think we put 1, 5, and 6 in there in our chat, but it's 1, 5, and 4. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's still 3 digits. But how many, hola from Spain, how many numbers can you make using those 3 digits? So remember, don't tell me your name. Just use your grown-ups YouTube channel, and that's fine. So I'm very well. Thank you for asking me how I am. I'm very well. How many different 1, 2, and 3-digit numbers can you make using the digits 1, 5, and 4? And you can only use them once each in each number that you make. You don't have to use them all in each number, but you can only use them once. How many numbers can you make? Okay, and don't tell me the answer yet because I'm going to come back to it later on in the lesson. So that's just a little warm-up activity for you to do while we're waiting for everybody to join in. Just going to give you a little bit longer, maybe 10 seconds more. Okay, so I'm going to take this away now. And we can come back to that later. Okay, so If at any point during the lesson you get some more time, then you can carry on working with that. So today, let me have a little look at you. Here I am. I hope you've got your brains working very quickly while you were doing that warm-up activity. So like I said, we're going to come back to that activity later and we'll have a look at how many numbers we can make. But in the meantime, we're going to carry on with some subtraction, some takeaways. Okay. So we're going to use some resources to help us to think like we did in our last lesson. So let's start thinking about takeaways. I'm going to drop the screen down again so you can see some resources that I'm using. Okay. So who has used these before? Who has used these resources before? Yeah. You use those at school? There they are. And we call them 10 frames. 10 frames. So we're going to use these 10 frames to do some subtraction, to help us with some subtraction. So I'm going to put some counters on the 10 frame. Here they go. On they go. And I want you to take away 3 of those counters. Take away 3 of those counters and tell me how many we're going to have left. Take away 3 of those counters and tell me how many we are going to have left. Okay, so can you show me in the chat, if we take away 3, how many will we have left? Answers coming in. Well done. So I'm going to remove 3 from this 10 frame. And if you put 6 in, then you are absolutely right. We took 3 away and we have 6 left. Okay, so let's try another one. Let's go a little bit harder. Let's cross the 10, because that often causes a little bit of confusion. So I'm filling my 10 frame up. So we know we've got 10, and I'm adding 2 more to the next 10 frame. So I have got 10 and 2 more, which is 12. I'm now going to ask you to take away 5 of those. And how many will that leave? If we take away 5, how many will that leave? Answers coming in. Well done. Quick thinkers and quick connections. That's fantastic. So we had 12 to start and we're taking away 5. Let's take them away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 12 take away 5 leaves us with 7. Okay, let's try another one. I'm going to add another 10 frame. I'm going to move them around this way now so we can fit 3 in, because these 10 frames are really handy. They help us think in tens, which I told you on Tuesday is a magic number. It's a brilliant number. So let's fill one up straight away. I'm going to mix up the colors. Doesn't matter. You can just see 10 objects there. That's one 10 frame filled up. Let's have a look, and we might fill another one up. So if I fill 2 10 frames up, you should already be counting in your head to know that that's 10, 20. And I'm going to put some in the third 10 frame to show us that we've got, how many have we got there now? 2 10s and a 4. So how many is that altogether? 2 10s and a 4. How many altogether? That's it. Well done. Quick off the mark. Show me, show me, show me. That's right. 10, 24. Okay. So can you take 9 away from that 24 for me, please? Can you take 9 away from that 24? Take 9 away from that 24 for me. And how many do you have left? Take 9 away. How many do you have left? Taking 9 away. Answers coming in. Answers coming in. Good, 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 good. All right, so let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we have 10 and 5 left, and we know that 10 and 5 is, as lots of you have said, 15. Okay, 10 frames. That's one way of helping us with our subtraction. Another way, I'm going to take all of these off now and share something else with you. As you can see, I've been busy printing things off to use for today to make things a little bit more colorful. Okay, so let's have a look at what else I've brought for you today. Just make sure that's the right way up and that you can see that. So a number line. A number line is another really, really handy tool to help you with your subtraction. So when we have a number line and we have a problem to do, we can count forwards or backwards using the number line. If we are adding, we count one way. If we are taking away, we use the number line another way. Which way would we count if we were doing takeaways? Can you type in to show me? Would we go forwards or would we go backwards? If we were doing takeaways, which way would we count on the number line? Would we take away like this going forwards, or would we take away like this going backwards? Okay, answers coming in. Well done. Okay, quite right. So now, if we were starting on number 19 and we had to take away 7, where would my first jump take me? If I'm going to count backwards 7, what number would I be on after my first jump? If I'm going to take away 7, what number would I be on after my first jump? What number would I be on after my first jump? Okay, so listen to the question. I'm not asking you what the answer is. I'm asking you, if I'm going to take away 7 and I've done one jump, my first jump, what number would I be on? My first jump. What number would I be on after my first jump? What number would I be on after my first jump? That's right. Listen to the question carefully. After my first jump, what number would I be on? That's right. Listening carefully. Excellent. Because sometimes people make a mistake and they start counting and they go 1. Well, you can't stay on number 19 if you've taken a jump. That's a 0 jump. You just go up in the air and land back down. Our first jump is a jump of 1, so we have to move on a number. So we're going to count back 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we are. 12. So all of you put the answer 12 in. That's quite right. Now you can make at home. You can make these at home. You can make a number line at home. You can make a tens grid at home. Lots of 10 grid. If you've got younger siblings, you can test them with them. You can use them to help you. These can be like your own 10s and 1s equipment, and they can help you at home. So if you want to make your own number lines and make your own little classroom at home, then please, you know, email and tell us, send us pictures of the, not of yourself, but of the number lines that you've made and the tens grids that you've made. Any pictures with face in them, we will not be able to use. We'll not even be able to look at them. So keep yourself safe, remember. So if you make your own number lines or your own 10 grids for your own classroom at home, then please, I would love to see a picture of them. So please send them in to us. So I'm going to come back up and say hello now because I'm missing you. So we have just used a number line and we have just used a tens grid to help us with our takeaways. So the next thing I want to do is I want to, like I did with the addition, I want to make sure that we understand all the different language and terminology we can use when we are talking about takeaways. Okay, so I'm going to give you that one. I'm going to start off with takeaways. First of all, can you show me what is the maths symbol for takeaways? So we had the plus sign. Show me, type in for me, what is the math symbol for the takeaway? What is the math symbol for the takeaway? Well done, I can see them coming in. Well done, well done. So there it is, the math symbol. Now, type in as many different ways. And if you want to write down on paper, first of all, just write down how many different ways can you think of talking about that symbol. Write it down on paper for me and tell me how many different ways you found. So you write down on your paper, you write down at home on your paper all the different words you can think of to say a takeaway equation, a takeaway operation. Write down on paper as many different ways as you can think of, and then put the number of different ways you found out. So if you found 4 different ways, tell me 4. Say, I found 4. Write down as many different ways as you can think of. Busy, 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 busy. And I hope that you've got a little book or a little folder for all your schoolwork that your lovely teachers have sent you. And then you can have a little section for work that I've sent you. Okay, so you can have a little section for work that Nicola sent you and done with you and worked with you, that you've worked really hard on. So I'm sitting here because in a good lesson, the learner is always the person who works the hardest. So I'm relaxing here while you're working hard. So I've got 2. Okay, just tell me how many you found. So a person's found 2, another person's found 3. Oh, I've got, where's my pile? How many did I find? I'm going to have a little count up. I did this earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Think I'm winning so far. Think I'm winning. It's not a competition. So let's have a little look. Okay. So put some of them in then. I'm going to take 1 from each of the people who've put in already. Put some of your ideas in. So we've got here, I'm going to draw a little cloud around this so we keep our little takeaway sign nice and clear. So I have got minus. Now, did I have minus? Let me have a look if I got minus. If these Post-its don't stick on, I'll write. But let me see if I had minus. Oh, I did. So yes, minus is one of them. Okay, minus is one way to say it. Oh, somebody got 9. Okay, so subtract. Did I get subtract? Yes, subtract is another way. Okay, what else have we got coming in? Keep those answers coming. Let's have a little look. Less. Oh, yep, I did get less. I've also got less with another word next to it. To give you a bit of a clue. What else have we got coming in? Let's have a look. Minus, less, take away. Oh, yep, take away. There we are. Take away. Take away. What else have we got coming in? Take away, minus, less. Less and less than. Well done. Less than. Yep. Less than. What else have we got in? Take away, minus, less than. Oh, I've got some sneaky ones here. I've got one that not many people like as well. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going to come in. Now, this is a tricky one. This is quite a grown-up one. Deduct. Okay, deduct also means take away. If you deduct something, you are taking it away. So if you deduct that from the total, it means you have to take it away. You don't get more. So if somebody says to you, shall I deduct this from your pocket money? And you don't want your pocket money to be less, the answer is, no, thank you. Okay. Oh, remove. Yes, remove is one. I didn't have that one, remove. So let me write that up. Let me write remove up. Let me just get a little post-it. I didn't have remove, so well done. Oh, we're going to have a nice total. We used that word with addition, didn't we? Nice total of vocab. Still got one here that I haven't seen. Yes, decrease. Yeah, decrease. That's like deduct. So decrease 7 by 5. You would have to do a takeaway operation to do that. You would have to decrease it by that amount. Okay, I'm going to show you one that causes a lot of problems, and I haven't seen. If I've missed it, I'm really sorry. If somebody's used it, I'm really sorry if I missed it in the chat. But this is one. This one here, the difference between, okay? And that often causes a lot of problems. So I'm going to do a few practical ones with you using the difference between, and I will use lots of other different languages as well, but I'm going to do the difference between. Remove is just another one. Reduce, yeah, reduce. These are all nice words around like deduct. So reduce 15 by 3, you would have to do a takeaway for that. That is getting less, okay? Decrease we've got up there. Wow. Have I got everybody? Oh, okay, without. We could do that. What is 7 without 5? You know, as a math question, it's 2. As another question, it might be unhappy because I lost a friend. But, you know, we are doing maths today. So let's stick to maths. Okay, without. There we go. Wow. Let me just count up how many. I think we've got decrease. Let me just count up. Yeah, they are amazing answers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, including the symbol, 13 different ways. So 12 different ways of informing you that that's the operation you have to do. That's the maths operation you have to actually undertake. So let me use some of those words with my tens grids, okay, just to get you really, really familiar with them. So I'm going to set something up here while I'm talking to you. So make sure that you are getting ready to answer this question. And I'm going to use the word difference, okay? I'm going to use the word difference. Let me just drop you down here. Okay, I'm going to use the word difference. So looking at these two numbers, can you tell me what is the difference between them? What is the difference between those two numbers? What is the difference between those two numbers? What is the difference between those two numbers? Okay, the answers are starting to come in. What is the difference between those two numbers? Okay, they are different. They are different. So nothing is not correct. They are different. They are different. Okay. This bit is the same. That bit is the same. They are the same here. Not in colours, in quantity. I'm talking about maths quantity. They both have 4. But this number has 4 more than this number. This number has 4 less than this number. So the difference is 4. They are different by this amount. This is the amount they are different by. They are different by this amount. They are different by 4. Okay, let's try another one. What is the difference between those two numbers? What is the difference between those two numbers? Okay, what is the difference? Okay, what is the difference? So let's just look at how they are the same. Well, they both have 5. They both have 5. But this number has 2 more than that number. This number has 2 less. So the difference between these two numbers is 2. Because this bit is the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has 2 more. So the difference is 2. Now you can do difference by saying how many have you got to take away until it's not different. How many have you got to take away until it's the same? Well, I'm going to take 1 away. Is it the same? No. I'm going to take 2 away. Is the quantity now the same? Yes. So I had to remove 2 counters. So this number was 2 more. The difference was 2. This number had 2 less. Difference. Difference. Okay. I'm going to ask you now to write a takeaway equation for me. Okay. So we've now looked at concrete. We've looked at resources. We've looked at pictorial ways of using a number line, of using a tens grid. I now want you to write for me the takeaway sum of, okay, the equation you would have to write for 27 minus 7. Can you type that in for me? 27 minus 7. How would you write that in a maths equation? 27 minus 7. 27 minus 7. Can you write that for me? 27 minus 7. 27 minus 7. Okay. 27 minus 7. Can you write that? Remember, you need to have the equation to be complete, has to all have 2 math symbols. It has to have the takeaway, minus, reduce, deduct, difference between symbol. And then to finish the math equation, you need that other symbol, the equals sign. Okay. 27 minus 7 equals, and put the answer for me. Okay. So 27 minus 7. 27 minus 7. Oops, that's 25 minus 7. We don't want that one. So let's just have a new piece of paper and we will write it over here. Okay, so 27 minus 7 equals. Easy peasy. Use the maths you know already. Remove the 7 from 20. What does it leave you with? Exactly. Leaves you with 20. Okay. One more. 57 take away 4. 57 take away 4. 57 take away 4. Okay, 57 take away 4. So write the equation for me. 57 take away 4. 57 take away 4. Remember your equal sign. Remember your equal sign. 57 take away 4 equals. 57 take away 4 equals. And you have to have the equals. And then you can do the answer as well. Put the answer on the end. Complete the equation. 57 take away 4 equals, using your number bonds up to 10. 7 take away 4. Easy peasy in your head. 7 take away 4, 7 take away 4, 7 take away 4. What is it? Okay, so we've got 57 take away 4 equals, well, I know 7 take away 4 is 3. There's no 10s to take away. So the answer is 53. Okay, now we are running out of time. I have got a little quiz for you at the end. And I was hoping to do a little quiz in the lesson today, but it has shot by. But next lesson, I'm actually going to do a mental maths quiz during the lesson so that you have to listen and do the answers and then tell me how well you did at the end. We will give that a go because I know different people have different speeds of hearing. So we'll have to test that out. So before we leave today, let's go back to our question here. Now, some things are very, very, very important in maths, like the most important. Some of them I've said already. Use the maths you know to help you do new maths. Number bonds to 10, number bonds to 20, number bonds of all the numbers up to 10. They have to be like a photograph in your mind. You cannot have time to think about them at all. You have to really, really think. What is it? I can just see the answer straight away. I don't have to waste time. The other thing about maths that is really important is that you work systematically. You have a system to your working. So we have the numbers 1, 5, and 4. Okay, 1, 5, and 4. And you were asked, how many different numbers could you make? Okay. How many different numbers? And if you didn't do this at the beginning, because you didn't log in right at the start, then that's something that you can do. And you can choose 3 different numbers and have another go at home. Okay, but let's see. I'm going to work systematically. So I'm going to start, first of all, by thinking, what are all the 1-digit numbers I can make? Well, I can make 1, I can make 5, and I can make 4. Now I'm going to see, what are all the 2-digit numbers I can make? I'm going to start off with 1. Well, I can do 15, and then I can do 14. Now I'm going to start off with 5. I can do 5, 1, I can do 51, and I can do 5, 4, I can do 54. Now I'm going to put 4 first. I can make 45, I can make 41. Okay, so I've done all of them in the first place, and I've done all of them in the second place. They've all had 2 turns. I've got no third place because these are 2-digit numbers. Right, now let's work on our 3-digit numbers. So I'm going to put 1 first, and then I'm going to go 5, 4. Then I'm going to go 1, 4, 5. Yeah, if I can't do anything else, I'll swap them over. Then I am going to do the 5 first, and I'm going to go 5, 4, 1, 5, 1, 4. Then I'm going to put the 4 first, 4, 1, 5, and 4, 5, 1. Now I can't see any other numbers that I can make from that because I've tried. 1's there, 1's been there. Oh, 1's been on the end twice. Okay. So they are the numbers I think I can make. If you can see any others I haven't thought of, please let me know. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 numbers I made. I can see some people have made 15. So this is something you can have another go at. You can try 3 different digits and see how many numbers you can make then. What happened if all 3 digits were the same? That would be a bit tricky, wouldn't it? Yeah. So thank you for joining me today. Please do come back next Tuesday. Please do the quiz at the end. The link for the quiz will be at the end. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel to make sure that you do not miss any other teaching. Stay safe, stay well, stay together as a family, do lots of different things, get your little classroom organized, make your little resources. It's been lovely to see you, and I will see you again next Tuesday, unless you are joining for the next lesson that looks at the curriculum aimed for years 3 and 4. So thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Thank you for joining. It's been lovely spending time with you. So over and out from Nicole.